Hey everybody, Tim Rosgany here with another wounded and wonderful video. Today I want to talk about unconditional love. And that is quite the mouthful and quite an important topic, and I would dare say misunderstood and confusing at times. So, question one, what is unconditional love? And for me, I understand unconditional love by the grace of being a parent. I have two daughters, and I love them unconditionally. And what that means to me is that there is nothing either one of them can or will do that will make me stop loving them. And that's not to say that they can do no wrong in my eyes, that they are perfect creatures of light and, and it's all rainbows and puppies and chocolate chip cookies. No, it just means that, yes, they're not perfect. Yes, they are going to say things that piss me off or do things that piss me off or make mistakes or whatever. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in terms of how much I love them, in terms of the fact that I love them. Unconditional love means it doesn't matter what they do or what they've done. I love them. So, with that knowledge of what unconditional love means, and I believe that that's something you can relate to, whether or not you're a parent, there's someone in your life whom you feel that way about. And what that means for me then is that's the love I have to give myself. That's the relationship I need to have with myself. So, and yeah, that's a tough road. So, what does that look like to feel that way? That means that no matter what, flaws and all, warts and all, I will never not love myself. My love for myself is unshakable. And that is a choice I have to make. That's not something that just comes easily because I've been conditioned and programmed to look at all my flaws and to feel bad about them and to look at things I've done wrong and, oh, God forbid if I ever make a mistake or do something wrong or hurt someone or myself. All of these things I've done, all of these things I will do again. And that's not the point. So it's not like I will love myself when I'm worthy of it. I will love myself when I have rooted out all my flaws and failings and when I am living that perfect life. That's never going to happen. I'm never going to be perfect. And I'm never going to root out all my so-called defects of character, flaws or failings. They're just part of me. So it doesn't mean I get to do whatever I want. It just means that I will love myself no matter what. So it can be done. It's not easy because it goes against our programming. And I'm telling you, that's what you need to do for yourself. You need to look at yourself the way you look at someone you love unconditionally. And you need to be able to look at yourself and instead of just feeling shame for the mistakes you've made or guilt, instead of criticizing, crucifying, punishing yourself for every mistake, past, present, future, that you give yourself grace and you give yourself that love. And I know that, you probably know someone, you probably love someone who can't look at themselves the way you do. You probably know people who can't see their own beauty. It can be so easy in some ways to see the beauty in others. And I'm sure you know someone who they're wonderful and they're kind and they're gentle and they have a beautiful soul and they won't let themselves love themselves. They beat themselves up. They can't see what everyone else can see. They can't see what you can see. They're seemingly committed to that harder road, punishing themselves. And you can't make them see themselves the way you see them. You can't. They have to learn it themselves. So what I'm saying there is that's the same perspective you have to bring to yourself. That if you're the one who can't see your own beauty, if you're the one who can't see past the humanity, the woundedness, the flaws, the mistakes, whatever, then you need to take another look. If you can't look in the mirror and love what you see, doesn't mean you have to be perfect, doesn't mean you have to like everything about yourself. But you do have to love yourself. And I know, yeah, it's a tall task, but it's doable. And it happens in bits and pieces. And it depends on the moment of the day in some cases. So, but I do, again, I believe it is so important. It is the great task I think that I will spend the rest of my life on, is learning to love myself unconditionally. And when I get there, and I have gotten there, I have my moments, and I will continue to. It's a process. It's a gradual thing. And when I get there, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to have that. I know, and it doesn't mean I get a free pass to do whatever I want. It just means that I know that I love myself. And yep, hard times will come, I will love myself. Great times will come, I will love myself. And so that is my wish for you. And so let's make it simple. Today, make a choice to love yourself a little bit better than you did yesterday. Make a choice to give yourself some grace for those things that are hard for you to accept about yourself. Make a choice to look at yourself in the mirror and feel love, kindness, the kind of love and kindness you would give to a child, the kind of love and kindness you would give to a good friend and a loved one. And we can do that so easily. We know how to do it. Give yourself that gift. Give yourself that wonderful, precious gift. So with that, I will bid you well. I hope you have a great day. And as always, please be gentle with yourself. And I will look forward to talking to you again. Take care.